What up, y'all? It's Incaperseverance, the Shadow Demon Possessed High Dark Priest, Alien King God Pain. I'm just gonna go through my life experiences involving seeing UFOs, being physically and sexually abused, having encounters with spiritual beings, including the Kreator, King God, and the devil and demons. So here we go. First of all, I'm a Cancer. I was born on June 30th. I was born on June 30th, 1984. And June is for people born between June and July, between mid-June and mid-July. They're Cancer, so they're emotional and very artistic and creative. So yeah, I wanted to let you know that first. So I was born on June 30th. June is the 6th month, and I was born on the 30th day. 3 and 0. 0 cancels itself out, so that's 6 3 times. So I think I was destined to go through Satanism. So that's pretty deep, but I'm also from Jamaica Plain. The zip code is 02130, which equals 6. So, excuse me. So yeah, I think that's very significant as well. Where I grew up was 4 Dalrymple Street. I call that bullet-riddled Dalrymple Street, and that's aka Fear Street, which is all the streets, because fear can strike at any time, because traumatic events could strike at any time on any street. So I call it Fear Street, you know what I'm saying? And I call all streets Fear Street, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty deep, but bullet-riddled Dalrymple Street is in Stony Brook, but I call it Tombstone Brook, you know what I'm saying? So because I'm a member of Tombstone Teeth, with Diwu Allah, Shadow Star, or Husky T, and Cool Jesus, which was a member of Made Men. So yeah, so Tombstone Brook is in Jamaica Plain, but I call it Take the Pain. It's just my way of expressing the encounters I encountered growing up and stuff like that. It's like I had to take the pain to survive, you know what I'm saying? And it's just how it had to be. So Jamaica Plain, or Take the Pain, is in Boston, or I like to call it the Coffin, or the City of Bloody Broken Glass. I grew up from age 4 to 13 in the Department of Social Services. I was taken away from my family for personal reasons. I'm not going to get into that, but through the group homes and shelters and foster homes and different life, how do I say this, different institutions growing up, I had encountered sexual abuse and physical abuse. So it caused me to develop a personality disorder called schizotypal. Schizotypal is a disorder where a person isolates themselves from humanity and dresses up or modifies their body eccentrically and has a deep belief in magic. It has been said by several psychiatrists that I have a schizoaffective bipolar disorder, along with post-traumatic stress disorder from my physical abuse. As time went on, around age 6, I was with my mom and her boyfriend under a bridge during a furious lightning and thunderstorm. While my mom and her boyfriend were entertaining themselves as lovers do, making out and stuff like that, I was off to the left, raising my hands repeatedly while my jaw was pushed under my front, under and in front of my upper teeth, like this. And what I was trying to do was cause a car accident in the expressway, where I was having my eyes fixated in a certain area of the guardrail in the road. When I had raised my hands about 18 times, a car smashed into the guardrail where I was staring, and 3 other cars smashed behind each other after that. Between the age of 13 and 16, I was walking, and I heard a voice that said, "Look up." So I did, and then high in the sky, there was a UFO. It was circular and spinning very fast. It had what looked like yellow windows that were circular, and it was silver. When I looked away to tell my sister, who was walking with me at the time, to look up, I looked up and back at the area where the UFO was, and it was gone. So my sister never got to see it. Then, hold on a second, I'm just trying to find which area I'm reading from. When I turned 16, I became a father and dedicated my life to Christianity. So I would set a good example for my son, Josuelito. I then began to pray strongly at that time, and I asked the Almighty Creator, King God, or God, for a place of worship that He felt was suitable, that was a suitable religion and or denomination. And that was around the time I met Vladimir Lorenzo, a Saturday church-going, Seventh-day Adventist denomination Christian, who were original 10 Commandment law-abiding vegetarians, all of which was scripture-based, and I felt Creator led me to fellowship with them for the rest of my life. If you ask Creator with faith, I believe He'll lead you in His direction. Around the same time, I became a vegetarian to be considerate of animals and to live according to God's desires. But when I did, I didn't know how important it was to nourish my body to be healthy, so I started to get migraines because of lack of protein and other minerals and vitamins. And these migraines caused me to question God's goodness. So I would be blasphemous and disrespectful when I would go to church and challenge